from now, the CJP protesters will be beginning their march to the parliament. While Sonam Wangchuk remains admitted to the Safdarjung hospital, his wife will represent him in the protest. Meanwhile, the protests that continue to demand the resignation of the education minister over the NEET paper leak. Meanwhile, the Delhi police has made its position clear. According to the police, the CJP neither sought permission for the march nor any permission has been granted for a march to the parliament, citing security reasons.
In view of reports of proposed march to Parliament by Cockroach Janata Party on 20th July, it is categorically clarified that no such application for permission has been received or given to Delhi Police, or no such permission has been granted. Prohibitory orders under Section 163 Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita are in force in whole of the New Delhi district area. So according to that, assembly of 5 or more persons, protest marches or demonstrations are not allowed except for the designated protest site Jantar Mantar, that too only after permission. From tomorrow onwards, a parliament session is also commencing.
Now, with the protesters gearing up for their march, security agencies have made it clear that no procession will be allowed beyond the Keralam Bhavan. Barricades that have been put in place, restrictions that have been enforced, and the officials say that no one will be permitted to cross the designated point. As tensions continue to rise and political temperatures soar, all eyes on whether the demonstrators will comply or will attempt to push through the police cordon. Let's connect with Shivam on this, who's joining us live right now. And of course, we'll get you the observations yesterday that was also made by the Delhi High Court. But Shivam, what's expected to happen? The entire area seems to have been fortified.
Well, exactly, Amrita, and the situation here is a little tense because currently we are not at the Jantar Mantar premises. We are outside the back gate, and here also you are seeing hundreds of protesters are currently on the streets. They are protesting, they are raising the slogans, they have been doing it. The police on one hand side is saying that you are being given permission to, protest inside Jantar Mantar, but this is the main street area, this is what police is saying. But the protesters here are saying that their hopes are high and they are going to march towards the Sansad Bhavan is what they are saying for now. Again, this is almost a 500-meter, long patch of road which is just filled with supporters, filled with the protesters. Here, as you can see, currently there are flags in their hand. There are, posters of Baba Saheb Ambedkar, posters of Constitution, and they are also raising the slogans that they want the resignation of the Education Minister of India because of the discrepancies that is happening currently in the entire education system. Again, this has been the main demand, but so far you are seeing the kind of crowd that has come in itself has given us some challenge to the security personnel here, because on the opposite side you will see heavy security deployment. Amrita, on the right side you will see hundreds of security personnel from CRPF, RAF, Delhi police personnel, Rapid Action Force. All of them are also on the spot because, as you rightly mentioned, Parliament will also come in from today, and we are just 1.5 kilometers away from the Parliament, from Sansad Marg, where these protesters plan to march towards while they don't have the permission. But so far here the intensity and the energy seems to be really high. But again, tense situation as now police is time and again announcing that currently also there's an announcement going on that all those protesters should go inside Jantar Mantar. They should not protest on the streets. But so far the crowds that we are emerging just outside, you can expect almost a double or triple crowd inside as well. So how law and order situation is maintained, how the protest happens in a peaceful way is something that is very sensitive in the upcoming.
And this is not even Jantar Mantar, it is little before that. And let me also connect with Bhavtosh, who is joining us live right now. Bhavtosh, we're looking at this activity, but there is a lot of security in place, but legally as well, as far as providing relief to Sonam Wangchuk so that he can be shifted to a private hospital, that is also said to be challenged.
Yes, that hearing will take place at around 10:30 in the morning, Amita, and I can just cut into the visuals. This is Patel Chowk, and you can see students are being allowed to go and protest at a spot that has been designated to them at Parliament Street Police Station. A very heavy deployment of the police station. What has happened since yesterday evening that the police have said that, look, you can protest at Parliament Street Police Station, but from there towards Patel Chowk, you would not be allowed to carry out any kind of protest. So you can see from the visuals, if I can ask Sujit, the designated spot at where you can where students can protest is near Parliament Street Police Station, but from there towards Patel Chowk you would not be allowed to move. And if you do so, what the police have said is that that would be violation of BNS 163, which has superseded section 144, which is violation of any prohibitory act. It's not that students are not being allowed to come here. There is no prohibition or any kind of stoppage of Delhi metros. As far as other sections of violation is concerned, the police have said that is being very strictly followed. Sonam Wangchuk's wife has said that she will challenge the order of the single bench of the Delhi High Court. Sonam Wangchuk has also said that he will end his fight, his hunger.
Yes, there are certain demands that have now kept forth as far as the activist is concerned, who says that continues to be on his indefinite hunger strike. But today onwards, the monsoon session of Parliament that is about to begin. But we'll tell you exactly what happened in the Delhi High Court yesterday, because it has declined to grant any relief, interim relief to Sonam Wangchuk, as his wife sought permission that he be shifted to a private hospital. So this is now coming across, as far as the observations are concerned, that there is no interim order that is required for now. Also going on to say that Sonam Wangchuk is not under any illegal detention as being claimed by his wife. Another observation says that Sonam Wangchuk continues to remain at a government hospital. Safdarjung Hospital is one of the most prominent hospitals, and saying that there is round-the-clock monitoring that has been happening, and access for the family also is open, and there is a separate room that has been given to Sonam Wangchuk's scheme. Also saying that the respondent, when it comes to, will be filing a reply within 3 days. And we are also looking at that the matter that has now been listed for about 24th of July, but also saying Sonam Wangchuk's case, his relatives, his wife has now said that as far as the single judge's order is concerned, they will be challenging again when it comes to the Delhi High Court. Now let's get you what Sonam Wangchuk has been saying, because there was a handwritten note as well that came about yesterday, where he asked his supporters to give more support and stand in solidarity with him and his call for the march to the Sansad. But Sonam Wangchuk is expected to break his fast on 3 conditions only. So this also seems to be coming in, which in a way suggests, Bhavtosh, government taking accountability. Also saying that the leadership of the CJP and Sonam Wangchuk wants that the reforms in the education system were taken up by politicians in Parliament. And also when it comes to if his health or other factors prevent this, that the MPs and the party leader should visit hospital and give him the same assurance.
Yes, Amita, what has happened since yesterday evening, that there is also the rigid stand that was taken by CJP as well as Sonam Wangchuk. There is also that has also come down. Sonam Wangchuk's wife also issued a statement where she has said if that certain conditions are met, then Sonam Wangchuk might end his hunger strike. At the same time, she has also put a condition that if politicians, if at least 3 members of Parliament take up this issue in Parliament, then Sonam Wangchuk is willing to end his fast. Whereas Abhijit Dipke has said that that the call of marching towards Parliament will start at around 9 a.m. We can see, if I can again stay on the visuals, there are several students who are moving towards the designated spot. I will just ask Sujit to move towards that spot. That is the designated spot from where they have said that they will move towards Parliament. I will just stay on that visual. Several students are moving towards that designated spot.
But there is a lot of presence of security as well that we can see clearly in the pictures. But however, to make it clear, no permission has either been taken, no permission has either been granted on part of the Delhi police. Security situation right now seems to be sensitive in that area, because a large number of protesters have already been camping at Jantar Mantar. Thank you very much, Shivam and Bhavtosh, for getting us those live updates. We continue with our broadcast on the other side of a very short break.